It's the 9th edition of the Gold Label Access Bank Lagos City Marathon, and athletes across Africa and the rest of the world converge on the National Stadium, Surulere, Lagos, the starting point of today's 42-kilometer race, as they compete for the grand prize of $30,000.
Hello there and welcome to this focus on the Access Bank Lagos City Marathon and the journey to platinum status. I'm David Alabi.
This is the 9th edition. Our aim is that we are chasing the platinum label, and we're trying to put everything in place that is required by World Athletics. Having a mat in every 5 kilometers, and I think that's what we'll try to do to go with the World Athletics standard. If you look at the elite field, we have about over 88 elite runners from across the globe, and I think to us it's a record, it's massive, and we'll continue on that.
It's a fantastic field that we've got today. It's over 100 elite athletes, Kenya, Ethiopia obviously dominating that. And the course record for the men is 2 hours 10 minutes, 23 seconds, and for the women is 2:31:40. And the reason for that is really, as you can feel, we're all in short sleeves and it's 5 o'clock in the morning. It's going to be 30 degrees effective today. So it's 26 in terms of temperature and about 91% humidity. It's a very valuable race for the runners, not only because it's a gold label event, which gets them extra ranking points, but obviously, you know, first prize this year is $30,000 US dollars, down to $2,000 US dollars in 10th place. That's attractive, and the incentive's another 10. So very attractive to anyone in Africa.
From the name, Access Bank Lagos City Marathon, it signifies the kind of unique partnership that Lagos State government is having with its private sector and the corporate community in general. And the fact that this one is the 9th edition of the marathon, it shows the kind of consistency, the kind of energy the Lagos State government, you know, is putting into the marathon, you know, to ensure that a lot of Lagosians, a lot of athletes, both locally and internationally, they are actually getting the real feel of the exercise, of the marathon. And it has actually been rated globally as one of the leading marathons, you know, all over the world. And in terms of, you know, logistical support and a lot of general support in ensuring that the atmosphere is actually conducive, is actually comfortable for everyone across the value chain that are actually involved in this, feel really absolutely comfortable. We're ensuring that there is safety, security, and, you know, movement of people who are not competing in that race. And there's no, you know, conflict along the line. You know, the individuals who are not part of it and those who are just, you know, going about their business. So Lagos is actually committed to it, and is actually dedicated to ensuring that the process is improved year on year.
I've started running many years ago, and this today will be my 20th marathon. And I've completed all the 6-star major marathons, so I'm a 6-star finisher. I've also done some ultra marathons. I've done 2 Oceans, I've done Comrades, and yeah, I'm very excited to run Lagos Marathon today.
With over 80 elite participating runners looking to beat the 2 hour 10 minutes and 23 seconds mark, this outing serves as the qualifier for the Paris 2024 Olympic Games. The race highlights the unifying power of sports.
Journey towards platinum is a journey of quality. As you know, we're the fastest marathon in the world to reach gold, second and third edition. So the march to platinum is something that we know will happen. Because Access Bank Lagos City Marathon ticks every single part of the issue of quality of marathons. We have people from across the world who come here and say, look, this marathon, in terms of quality of participation, quality of arrangement, quality of personnel that come, runners that come from across the world. It aspires with Boston Marathon, London Marathon, New York Marathon, Berlin Marathon. And so we're very happy. We're very happy.
We already have 2 elite runners already close to the finish line. Let's also talk about how this also launches us to the 2024 Paris Olympic Games this year.
One thing is important. This marathon, Lagos City Marathon, when you participate here, it gives automatic qualification to the Olympics and to several other road races across the world. We have at the best time here has been 2 hours 10 minutes. That was in 2020. So we are hopeful that today's race will also be quite competitive. I think they will do around 2:15, 2:14, which is not bad.
Anything that projects our country positively, of course, is always good, right? So, and we are known as, for example, in the ranking of cities around the world recently, we saw that Lagos took a prominent position. So this is also good for us to show that all the negative narratives about our country is not necessarily correct. So this is a positive project that happens around the world. You see the Boston Marathon, the London Marathon, and the rest of it, the New York Marathon. So Nigeria is competing among the best in the world. So we are excited. This is the 9th edition. It's not broken. We are looking forward to next year, by God's grace, the 10th edition. And the number keeps increasing. The participants keeps increasing every year. So it means we are doing something positive. And let's project that.
This is great for Nigeria. This is great for Lagos State. This is great for the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And this indeed is great for the President of the Senate, all of whom are focused on redirecting the energy of Nigerian youth and the great Nigerian population into a progressive force that will develop Nigeria and take us to our rightful place in the Committee of Nations in Africa. And so, for me, for the Senate President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and for Mr. President, and indeed the Governor of Lagos State, this is a wonderful time for us, a new beginning for us. This is being watched across the globe. And so you can imagine the quantum leap in terms of branding, in terms of image of the country.
The long race climaxes with Kenya's Bernard Sang crossing the finish line at 2 hours, 16 minutes and 49 seconds. Though this isn't his first outing, he was unable to beat the previous finish time. He promises a comeback next year to reclaim his title and break the mark. He won the grand prize of $30,000, with the first and second runners-up winning $20,000 and $15,000 respectively.
Today it was very hot. Yeah, that's why we did not run very fast. Yeah, but I'm grateful I won.
The performances are good given the weather conditions today. I mean, these are elite athletes. They did the best they could, and it was once again an outstanding day for everybody in the race, and a great day for Lagos City as well. It's the performances, and improve those performances as well to go from gold to platinum. Prize money obviously is already really good. That probably needs to be upped a little bit, but Access Bank has been a huge supporter of the marathon from day one, and I'm sure there's some talks going behind the scenes that will up the ante for next year and improve it and make it even better, and that's their goal, right, to improve it from year to year. And this marathon is amazing compared to where it started. 25-year-old
Ethiopian Yurisa Kebene was the first woman to get to the finish line, beating the first and second runners-up from Kenya. Meanwhile, Shil Mwazu emerged the first Nigerian to break the tape at this year's race. The Access Women's Network partook in the 10-kilometer race with eyes on the next line of charity initiatives in the coming days.
Access Women Network, we as a group participating in this, we did the 10 kilometers walkathon. You know, we walked with members of our team from Access Women Network, and for us it's about well, it's first of all about you know, fitness, about networking, and also of course charity, because for today, you know, as part of Our event is February and it's a love season. We're showing love to the less privileged. So we have a charity event that will hold later in the month. But this is like the first of what we're doing, you know, to also be part of the Access Bank Lagos City Marathon.
Activities at the 9th edition of the Gold Label Access Bank Lagos City Marathon comes to a close, with the organizers expressing high hopes that sooner than later, the gold status will change to platinum. This brings us to the end of this Focus On. I'm David Alabi. Many thanks for watching.